Hey everybody, welcome back to my Bake Like a Pro YouTube channel. In today's recipe, we're going to make some amazing chocolate brownies. We're going to need 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, that's 150 grams. 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, 113 grams. 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar, 300 grams. 3 large eggs, 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, 50 grams, and I am using Dutch processed cocoa powder in my recipe today. 1 teaspoon of salt, 5 grams, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 2.5 grams, and our last ingredient, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 10 grams. So those are the ingredients. Let's get started. For my first step, I've got my 3 eggs in a large bowl. To that, I'm going to add in all of my oil. And then all of my sugar. And I want to cream this together. At this point, I'll add in my vanilla. That's good. Okay, that's good. It's at this point that you want to really whip this up very nicely before we add in our flour. I'm just going to add in my salt. And I've got my flour and my cocoa powder and my baking powder. And do you have to sift this since this is brownies? No, you don't need to. But I'm going to do that today. And then just push that through. Perfect. And it's at this point where you look around on your table and make sure that you didn't forget any ingredients. So that's it for the recipe. This is super simple. I'm going to grab my mixer once more, and now I just want to mix this on the slowest speed. I do not want to overmix your batter. I'm going to turn off my mixer. I'm just going to finish it off just like this. And a recipe note, you can switch out the oil and use the exact same amount of butter in this recipe. So that's good. I'm just going to clean off my beaters. And that's it. Get my baking pan here. So I've lined this with parchment paper, and at this point my oven now is already preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 177 degrees Celsius. The baking dish that I'm using today is 8 inches square, or about 20 centimeters square. Make sure I'm on camera here. And if you don't have parchment paper or baking paper, which it's also called, you can just flour your little bowl. Just grease it first and then a little bit of flour. And we're just going to get this in. So a lot of people ask me about preheating an oven. That simply means turn your oven on to the temperature required in the recipe about 10 minutes before you want to place your item into the oven. That's all it means. I do get that question all the time. So this is a very simple recipe, but it yields a really delicious brownie. And optional things that you can add into the brownies at this point, or just at the end of the mixing, you can add in chocolate chips, you could add in walnuts if you wished, or pecans. Anything you like you can add in. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to go bake my brownies and then I'll be back. It's around 40 to 45 minutes. Hey everybody, I am back and I baked my brownies for exactly 45 minutes. They have been cooling now for about 10 minutes. When you bring them out of the oven, you'll see a little bit of a dome on them, and then as they start to cool, they'll just collapse really nicely, just like you see them there. I'm going to remove my little metal clips. And then we're just going to remove this. See with the parchment paper? Look at how easy this is. Watch this. This comes right out. And there we go. Oh, they smell amazing. So I'm just going to let these cool and then I'll come back and we'll cut a piece. Hey everybody, this is about a half an hour later. The brownies are slightly warm, but not bad. I can't wait any longer to tell you the truth. So I'm just going to cut in there. Did you see how easily my knife went in there? Oh yeah. I love this recipe. Let me just lift this off. Let's get in there. And look at this. Look at this. I want to make sure the camera catches all of this. Look at how dark and gooey. Oh, that looks so good. Let me just break it apart. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Perfectly baked. Wow. I'm going to go in for a little bite. Okay, that was really, really good. If you love chocolate, you love chocolate brownies, you gotta try my recipe. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please try this recipe out and let me know if you try it down in the comments. I am positive you are gonna love this. So that's it. Thanks very, very much for watching. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. And I am going in for another little piece. Look at this. This is so fudgy. Wow. Amazing. That is so good. And please subscribe to my Bake Like a Pro YouTube channel and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. On the screen now, you can choose a video to watch, or you can also click and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you once again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it.